Hello dear students, in this video I am going to discuss about wavelength routing networks. The optical layer is based on wavelength dependent concepts when it lies directly above the physical layer. Hence the entire physical interconnected network provides a wavelength signal service among the nodes using either single or multi-hop. This situation is illustrated in this figure. Three network nodes are interconnected using two wavelength channels. Node 1, Node 2, Node 3 are three network nodes, and wavelength channels are lambda 1 and lambda 2. Here solid line indicates the available wavelength channel, and this dotted line indicates the wavelength channel is in use. Node 1 wants to connect with node 3. There is no single wavelength channel available to establish a light path between them. When a light path cannot be established on a link using a single wavelength channel, it is referred to as a wavelength continuity constraint. A methodology to reduce this wavelength continuity constraint is to switch the wavelength channel at node 2 by converting incoming wavelength lambda 2 to lambda 1 to enable a link between node 2 and node 3 to be established. Networks which employ wavelength conversion devices is known as wavelength convertible networks. Several network architectures can be employed to implement wavelength convertible networks. Three different WDM network architecture employing the wavelength conversion function are shown in this figure. Full wavelength conversion, where each network link utilizes a dedicated wavelength converter. All the wavelength channels at the output port of the optical switch will be converted into their component wavelength channel by the appropriate wavelength converter, that is WC. For example, the topmost wavelength converter changes incoming lambda 1 into lambda 2, which is then connected to a multiplexer. It is not always required to provide the wavelength conversion function within every network node, and it is more cost effective to implement networks with fewer and hence shared wavelength converters. So-called sparse wavelength convertible network architecture employing a number of wavelength converters as a wavelength converter bank, WCB. Wavelength converter bank functioning on a shared basis per link and per node, as shown in figure B and C respectively. The arrangement of wavelength converters organized in a WCB is illustrated in the inset to figure B. This figure depicts WCB servicing the optical fiber link, where only the required wavelength channels are switched through the WCB. The wavelength channel lambda 2 is converted to wavelength channel lambda 3. By contrast, two optical switches are required to construct the shared per node wavelength convertible network architecture indicated in figure B. Optical switch 2 switches the converted wavelength channels to their designated nodes. That is, in this case, the wavelength channel lambda 2 is converted to wavelength channel lambda 3 via shared WCB and is then switched through optical switch 2 to provide a connection to the multiplexer.